Hi everyone, my name is Mihir and today I'm going to give you a very interesting and demanding agenda, which is migration from on-prem to any cloud provider. For this use case, I'm going to cover from Azure to OCI Cloud using RackWare tool, and this will be lift and shift migration. Let me take you directly to the Azure. Right, so let me give you the background about this VM. So this VM is hosted with one static website with data. I'll show you how it looks. So if you copy the public IP address, you have a static website, and coming back to the data. So this is the VM. Let me try to give you what are the data. So this is here the whole file system. I will take you in the data mount point and let us list the files. So this is where you have the whole files and folder, right? Great. Now, the first thing, if we wanted to migrate this, it comes in our mind, right? We wanted to migrate to any cloud provider. What I need? Maybe I can do the manually copy and snapshot this VM and export to the other cloud provider. Or we can also manually copy the data using rsync. Yes, we can do that. But that requires a lot of manual process to complete that. Using RackWare, you can migrate any VMs anywhere on-prem to cloud, physical or virtual, smoothly, right? So the first thing, what you need to do, you need to get a RackWare license. I already have the license, so I will take you in the RackWare. So what I exactly did, I went to Oracle Cloud. I created a instance for RackWare. I changed the image, click on change image, go to marketplace, click RackWare, select the RMM image and select it and install it. Once you install that, you will get a public IP address, and now you have full control. So basically, you have to activate the license. Once you activate the license, this is your first screen where you have a application tab, DR and backups. There are many services in RMM, but for this use case, I'm going to use replication. And we have a summary and webs. So webs is nothing but it's a kind of, you're uploading the Excel sheet, which is provided by RackWare. So when you see the summary, you have a download CSV. So this will give you a format which you need to download and fill the data, source, and the target perspective, right? So let me show you how it looks. So this is the Excel sheet which you will be able to download from that. And you have to add the original name of the source. This is all source here, the source IP address, and all the details which is listed here. Most of them are mandatory. So you just add those data. What exactly you need a prerequisite is a RackWare tool and the communication between source and target passwordless. That should be passwordless. I'll show you how passwordless it was working. So this is my RackWare VM, right? And I will just try to SSH using RackWare username to particular Azure VM. Let me hit enter. Right now, I connected VM4, right? So there is no password while connecting. Now I will click exit. Now I'm back again. So this is the prerequisite if you wanted to migrate. You have to make a communication between source and the target with the RackWare, where it will try to make a connection and try to migrate, right? Now, This part is prerequisites. Once this is done, then you come back to your Excel sheet, fill all the data is here. What you see, you add. Especially when you wanted to add, you need to add this the OCI availability domain. Then you need a VCN details. These all are mandatory to do that. But when you are adding the detail, you can add most of the detail which is really needed for getting a successful migration. And once you configure, you have to attach the OCI to RackWare. So exactly what you need to do, you need to go for configuration, cloud user. And for me, it's a OCI. So I selected OCI and you select the OCI related. So you have to add user ID and private key, fingerprint, tenant ID, and this all reason, right? If you're connecting for any other cloud provider like AWS, you can select with the AWS. You need the access key and secret key. That's all. Perfect. So this part is I already done it. I am connected with OCI, and these are the details which is required for connecting with the RackWare to initiate the. Basically, you are authorizing RackWare to create all those resources. Come back now. Come to the web. Web is nothing but it's a bunch of server you can attach in the Excel sheet and you can upload, which will be migrated. So right now I'm selecting the file, and you see here right now it's green, and you will see the source detail here. So if you see the IP address, which is already populated, and all the data you can see here at this moment. And then second thing you need to do it to, in the auto provisioning, you need to attach the OCI, that the profile which you created, apply. And one more thing, you have to go to setting here. This is a setting or edit. You just go to edit and just verify the settings. The source, this is IP address, the name of the VM, source VM, the port which is starting to connect and transferring the data. And then target, you see the direct sync and the target name, which I have given in the Excel sheet. I will not change anything. I just need to verify it. Here, there are many things which you can include and exclude. I'm not changing anything. In default, I'm just adding it. Now, these are the details which you add in Excel sheet, right? These will be listed here, subnet, VCN ID, and the very important is the availability domain and subnet ID. If this is incorrect, then it will fail. Now I want a public IP address so that I can access my static website. So I will uncheck this box and I will modify. Great. Now it looks good to go ahead to start that application, because right now you made the whole configuration ready, but you have not started the application. So select it here. And this is where you have a button called Start Application, which will start from, and it got failed, unfortunately. Let me see why. The friendly name is already there. So what you need to do, edit here, and you select here 45, modify it, and let's start again. All right, so let us see. Okay, so it could fail again. Let me just have a troubleshooting. Give me a minute. Yes, all right. So now it was getting failed because this 44 was already there. So let me show you. Due to this name, it was reflecting because it was already there in OCI here, right? This is the name of 45, right? So that was the error. I resolve it. Let us see 49 and let's start. Now you see it has started. You can check the status clicking here. If there is no error, then let's proceed further to creating the resources in OCI. Let us keep monitoring. Right now it is verifying the source details and Once it is verified, you can see the status here. It's in running stage at this moment. And let us see. All right, so it was good. It got disconnected. Now, basically what you need to verify here, there should not be any failure by clicking here. So you can verify those details, what is happening in your application. So I think it's creating at this moment. We can also go and verify in the OCI. Let us go and refresh the screen. Yes, great. You see here the VM49, which we have mentioned the name of the VM with the public IP address, which is in provisioning state at this moment. But let us back again here and let us verify the status. It's auto provisioning, and the time you see it's almost 3 minutes. Generally, it depends how much data you are migrating from source to target. For this case, I just created a static website with maybe just 500 MB data. It should be very quick, but I think it will be another 5 minutes it will take. So till the time I will pause the video. All right, so now it just got completed. You see the status, it's ideal. It means it's fully done. You verify the time, almost 7 minutes. It took to complete the whole thing from source to target. And let us go and verify two things. One, to check whether in OCI it's fully created and I'm able to open the website. And let us copy this IP address in your browser. And let us check. It's opening. Great. So if you see at this moment, the website is live with your IP address, and I have not done any single changes in the server, right? So when you're migrating any static website or any simple web application, which is in just one VM, it will be migrated very faster. Now, the second thing I want to let you know about that file, how much any issue with that data. So let us try to connect. I'm connecting. Give me a minute. Great. Just 1 minute. Yes, great. I'm able to connect. Let me use the username. Oh, let me try once again. Perfect. Let me make it enlarge for you. Clear. df-h. And let's verify. Yes. So we have a data mount point, which is here, and all the file system which was there in my source machine. Let us go to mount point data and ls5 lrt, and you see all the file which is already here. I will show you the source as well. So this was the source earlier, and you see the whole file which is still 20. It is reflecting to the migrated cloud, right? So this is how we migrate, and this is how we generally call lift and shift migration, where we don't make more changes or any changes. We just pick from one source and migrate to target. And this is how the successful migration we can do. Yes, but we still need a downtime when the application is having a active database, so that we can reduce those loss or inconsistency. For this case, it was a static website just having a simple file or folders. So we have migrated live. But when you have a application which is having a live database, so we need a downtime. And once we get a downtime, then we do the resync, final resync. Here, we can resync again this file, right? So you just click here, select this, and you try the resync in your cutover timeout when you have a downtime. That is what the delta will 100% sync up. And once it is synced up, then you can see your target cloud provider and you can make your machine up. So this is all about migration today. And if you like the content, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.